Welcome, one and all, to the adventures of Liu Godslayer, the Sword of Jesus. Called that because, of course, she slayed Jesus, or metaphorically the Pope, rather than fought for Jesus. But that's another story for another day. Here we are, back at the beginning of something gigantic. Yesterday was a lot of setting up, a lot of positioning, a lot of getting ready for what will be a grand invasion of Francia, our grandest and most Frenchist invasion yet. As in, we're going to take everything we possibly can, of course. It's going to be a big battle, and it's going to be very, very difficult. Of course, we're not going to overextend. Of course, I will call the war early if we've achieved enough. I'm certainly not going to risk losing everything or undoing works fast as, of course, we get it in the first place. But I'm going to aim big today. We're going to go huge. Now, we have a good 43,000 retinues just sitting around there. Oh, hello. We got a society quest. Greetings, Liu. Let me share the best trick to improve yourself as a fighter. Field experience. Gather some troops and lead them into battle. That's very appropriate, given that's literally exactly what we're about to do. Let's just make sure our armies are well led. And in fact, I'm going to split these out again. Let's split them into stacks of about 12,000, I think makes the most sense. I think that's a good idea. And then let's get prepared. Let's move you guys over here. Even with that, even with retinue sizes of 10,000, these are pretty well-balanced retinues as well. Obviously, mostly light infantry. We got a lot of pikemen, archers, heavy infantry, good amount of cavalry, etc., etc. Even one of these stacks with a good leader, like our main character, of course, with a 44 marshal, who yesterday underwent a lot of kind of fighting training rather than military training. But we did pick up a few traits, a few stats that help, you know, buff up her leadership. So she's got 44 martial now because of a few things from that one. Because we've got a lot of duel experience. And more importantly, we've got prime leader, an upgraded version of aggressive leader, giving 30% bonus to leading the center. So if we have her leading armies, she's going to do well. And oh my god, Joris, little Joris, her son, has come out pretty well. Intricate web weaver. I misread that as elusive shadow at first. I was looking at the icon. Genius. +5 to everything, of course. Strong. Just an incredible trait. Ambitious, deceitful, trusting, and craven are pretty bad. So this character has a lot of room for growth. 12 diplomacy, 22 martial, despite the fact that it's not its education. 12 stewardship, 18 intrigue, 12 learning. I think a ruler appropriate for leading an empire. High martial, high intrigue, deals with the vassals on the inside, deals with the enemies on the outside. I like that combo. But is he going to be the child that we choose to succeed us? Maybe not, given that, you know, the daughter, Elizabeth here, who, again, we'll probably rename if we do end up playing as her. Sturdy, just, diligent. She is affected by that Godslayer lunacy. Playful is not ideal, but not really a big deal. Genius. She's plain, delicate, and short. Not massively relevant traits. They all kind of add up here and there. But there's so much potential in the next generation of this dynasty. I mean, Cracker, the third child, mute, prodigy, strong, appealing, dim. I mean, it's a mixed bag, but we've got a lot going for us. Not to mention, of course, 2 of the children are dragons. So, so there is also that to consider. Anyway, let's not get too distracted here. What do you want? You want to marry my daughter to your son? What, betrothed non-matrilineally? I don't think we will. I don't think we will. We've only just managed to recover the dynasty after almost disaster. Back up to 40 living members. This generation is going to be fantastic. I think because of the... particularly because of the traits of next generation, all of them have some form of good inheritable trait. You know, quick and strong for that kid, genius, appealing for that kid. The dragon egg has strong and fair and blah, 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 blah. I think we matrilineally marry off every single one of these kids just to keep some of those traits bolstered up in the dynasty, right? I think that's a good idea. We've groomed an heir, and now we can pick a new ambition in any time now. See the round prosper. I mean, that requires us being at peace for 5 years. We'll take it, but then when we go to war, it'll cancel it. So it doesn't really make much difference, but just gets rid of the notification up there, right? Let's make sure everything's in order before we kick things off then. Is there anything else we want to do? Oh, worth mentioning, when I loaded into the game, we did get a pop-up. Let's see if it's still on there if I close all of these off. When I first loaded in, she got the pop-up, I'm finally back in shape, I've lost the fat trait. So I guess the last military training, or the last ever event that we did there, the Warriors Pilgrimage, whatever, was enough for her to shift the weight. Now, bear in mind, that doesn't mean she's in perfect shape. We start to do a lot of training to get that, and that will in turn give her some health bonuses, dueling bonuses, that type of thing. Also, stressed and wounded is a little bit of a concern. What's her health looking like right now? 6. We're fine. Someone also pointed out this is purely down to sleep deprivation. Yesterday's episode, I was like, oh, she's got 5 times 0.5 health. Obviously, that's cumulative, what you see there. Otherwise, if she was renowned duelist times 2, that would be 20 duelist opinion. That's not how that works. So, I'll be very silly. I know this because, well, I've modded CK2. Just yesterday, my brain was running on almost empty. Let's do it then. They're still at war. They are defending against Yadni of the Nenets role in the war against the Great Nenets conversion. So they're trying to convert Nenetsia over to Catholicism, and the people, the peasants there, aren't happy about it. That means we can swoop in and do a lot of damage. The other bonus that we've got, why have they got Decadence? Monthly Decadence gain. Finally, regret Catholic. But they don't have Decadence. I thought it was a feature of Catholicism then for a second, but evidently it's not. Why are you decadent? So Decadence is a mechanic of Islamic Iqtar characters. What? Tribal rulers are affected by Decadence? Maybe? Catholic dynasties may grow decadent. That is a rule. About 5 from the bottom of the list there. So why are you affected by that? Oh, because they're feudal. Because they're feudal, they can't be affected by decadence. So because they're tribal, they can be, because there are Islamic tribal governments out there. Or characters out there, I should say. Oh, interesting. So tribal Catholics are affected by decadence. That's a really bizarre thing that's happened there. All right. Well, either way, do we want to do anything else? We want to hire some good commanders from China if we can afford it, or if we, more importantly, need it. Siege engineers, yes, please. Put them to use immediately. Normally, they come in with very, very high martial stats, too. So it's probably a safe bet here. So you look 24. Let's get rid of you. Bo the Drunkard, swap you out for another guy with 24. Elbu does have, he does have that siege leader trait, Wear the Leopard, but this guy's got Wear the Dragon. There's a lot of damage, and he's just got way more martial, so I'm definitely going to swap those guys out. Look at these commanders. Our weakest commander has 22 martial, which is considered, like, masterful. So I think we're going to be set here. We need all the commanders we can get. Now, we're going to lead the vanguard. So we're going to have Leo on the front here. Let's put Leo in the weakest commanders, because she's got, I mean, again, the weakest commander is 22 stats. Then we'll put the second best commander on that one, the third best commander on that one, and the fourth best commander on this one. And then we'll start filling them out where necessary. So let's put you on there, and then I think you maybe on there. That's our commander limit, so you're going to be by yourself. I think in that case, resign you off, give you a secondary commander to help you out. Would I just resign? This guy. So we got 2 commanders on all of the armies here, which isn't ideal, for sure. Let's get them auto-balanced too. Just put the people under the commanders where it's more relevant. This isn't ideal, but it's the best we can do. You know, if you want 4 different armies with a single emperor fighting the entire war, that's the price you got to pay. So we're going to say, I think invasion of Germany, because Germany is the biggest contiguous border they've got there. I think that's the safest thing to go for. I mean, Sweden would be pretty huge as well, but Sweden, of course, isn't as valuable as Germany at this point in time. So I do think we stick with what we've got. Burgundy could be quite good. It's a sizable tract of land. But even then, Burgundy is smaller than Germany. So I do think we stick with that one. Let's get in there. French army that have been raised for a while, so let's move you into there, and let's just start sieging. Now, bear in mind, Germany, we get... let's move you to, like, there. Germany, we will get if we win anyway, right? All we've got to do is hit 100% war score. Germany is ours, because you always take the war goal when you hit 100%. That's the war goal in this situation. This is going to be interesting. I think we should fucking destroy them, because she's on the center. Yeah, we absolutely did. The losses. We lost 1,000 men. They lost 5,000. That'll do. Let's chase them down. Crush the army while it's weak. There we go. Good shit. We lost 26. They lost another 5,000. That was definitely the right thing to do. And then we'll just start mass sieging here. Now, we're not going to assault things down. Oh, there you go. Grooves discard rather than wounded. We're getting back on track here. We're not going to siege. We're not going to assault things down. Sorry, we're going to siege to the top level as of whatever we can get. And then if we're looking like the war is still very much strongly in our favor, if they haven't called in many allies or anything like that, that's when we'll keep going. But if they start calling the Pope, Italy, etc., because it's an invasion war, they can do that. Not the Pope, but they can with Italy. Then we might be in some issues. The Pope might offer to join. They might get the Knights Templar, etc., etc. We've got to be careful with things a little bit. Apostate found. Hello. Patrician Ellen Musicanus, the victorious. My Empress, I have procured irrefutable evidence this woman consorts with the Breaker of Icons. Our character, of course, was a member of the Breaker of Icons. Sympathy for Christians. We're not going to burn her at the stake. Sympathy for Christians, again, I'm choosing to interpret as sympathy for Iconoclast, given that's what our character was. We've got a challenger. This lady is trying to challenge us for our rank in the Amazons. Right now, we're only rank 2. We are an Amazon. I'm going to skip the duel engine. I think we're going to annihilate her. 187 versus 23. Unsurprisingly, she got her ass handed to her. Shocker. Let's request some more military training then. There's no reason not to, I suppose. Can we do anything else? Check the bounty board mid-war. Why not? It's all combat skill, right? Fantastic. Did we get Formidable Fighter in the end? Oh, we did. Okay, nice. So the bounty board is good because we'll still get dual experience. Right. We'll still get this stacking. Sorry, where is dual experience? This one. There you go. So we'll still get this one. So that's +1 per duel that we get. Which might not seem like much, but it will certainly add up. We're up to 161 personal combat either way. Okay. Back to this war with France then. Let's move you guys up. Stop them counter-sieging. We've lost Wounded already and gained Grievous Discard. We already had Grievous Discard. It doesn't go any higher than that. I'm kind of tempted to add something like that to my mod. To go even higher than Grievously Scarred. That could be quite funny. There you go. History is a subject that has fascinated you, and you've spent the last few weeks studying the campaigns of Alexander the Great. Of course, our predecessor, Frederick, realized that we were in fact related to Alexander the Great. Whether you believe that or not is another story, but the world believes it. That's the important thing. That's why we can invade. Or at least our realm believes it. So now we're going to study. I like that. Our ancestor, Alexander the Great. That seems like quite a nice idea. We've already got them in siege, right? So let's start up here now. Now, what I would love to do, we're going for Germany, right? If we can tidy up all of the borders in France, what we would consider France, of course, is, you know, Burgundy, Aquitaine, that type of thing. Move over to Germany as well. Tidy up all these borders. We might be able to take this entire chunk. Whether or not I'll go for all of these provinces kind of up there in northern Spain and on the border there with Catalonia, I'm not sure. But we'll see what we can do with that. Hello. She's a witch. This lady is a witch, apparently. Do we believe him? We've got no reason to disbelieve him. We are a theologian character. We have sympathy for Christians. Christians famously don't really like witches. So I think we'll burn her. We got piety for it, so maybe we did do the right thing there. Who knows? Wow, this is going to take a while. France is really, really subdivided, isn't it? My God, look at the size of these counties. They're tiny. It takes us ages at this rate. So it's going well. We've just got to keep an eye on things. 48 war score. Bear in mind, we don't control any of the war gold, but that is by design. That one we can knock down in 2 seconds flat. You know, we can take risks. Or not risks. They're not risks. That's the point. But we can absolutely siege down provinces if there's only like 500 defenders. Generally, you want to go for like 100 to 1. Like 100 attackers per defender. Hello. Oh, right, of course, our training. Are we deceitful? Are we deceitful? We are a deceitful character, so let's play the character here. Like I said, any traits that correlate to our own, any traits that, like this one would have been safe. It's defended by this polar bear. Joris Valenciennes. Excellent. Thank you, Joris. Goodbye, my friend. Wow. What a war. It's already off to a great start. 64%. Now, when we get to 100, they'll almost certainly say, can we surrender? At which point, of course, we'll try and hold it off for as long as possible. Do you want Gregarious? Or do you want to go for a chance at Gregarious? She says, both of you talk a long length about strategy. Sure. Okay, chance of us becoming Gregarious. We're kind. We're diligent. Nothing from that one, unfortunately. I think we would have a conversation, though, because we are kind. I think that makes a lot of sense there. Wow, this is going pretty well. I will not demand monetary compensation for these people because of our kindness. Again, I think play the character. If we were greedy, maybe that'd be a different story. Right, let's see if we can stop this army, because 2,300 is enough to cause us some issues here. Immersion in a group of hardened veterans would let their experiences rub off on you. We would try and do that. It might end up with us getting shy, but we would try and do that because we're diligent. We're a hard worker. We did not get shy. That's good. That's one that I think, again, is important to the character, that we would at least give it a go. How do they keep outrunning us? Why are you running? This is bait. I'm being baited hard. God damn, they're fast. Who have you got leading your army? Yeah, fuck it. Leave them. Leave them. If they go near another army, we'll clap them. Like, for example, right here. Die forever. Hello. Yeah, my empress. We caught this apostate in the act of reading the iconoclast scripture and giving praise to Cthulhu. Yeah, you're giving me a real mixed bag here, my friend. I guess we'll say let her go free. I think he's just blaming what she's doing. Oh my god, these troops are fast. Who is leading this army? Army of Alphonse. I'm going to track this guy down. I want to find out what he's got going on for him here. Alphonse. Popo de Busan. What a fucking great name. Alphonse. Where are you? Why the hell are you so fast? Alphonse. There he is. Organizer. 20% movement speed. That makes a lot of sense. I assumed as much. Trickster. Brilliant strategist. He's a good commander. If we could stop Alphonse, that'd be good for our cause. We got a lot of troops kind of hanging around here. Do me a little bit of a frighten. Pop a few where we can. Chance of getting erudite. Diligent, hardworking. Again, I think makes a lot of sense. Oh, have we finally caught him? No, he's moving back. Okay, we've got 5,000 troops there, which is something. Okay, there you go. We'll make a lot of losses on this one. Wasn't terrible. We lost 1,000, I lost 5,600. Fucking Alphonse. We need organizers of our own. Have we got any? We have. Huang. Help me out here. Right. Let's see if we can catch him. Alphonse the Great. You've been cornered, my friend. 28 march. If we could get this guy as a prisoner. Damn. I think that was Alphonse, actually. That was a king, wasn't it? Right. How are we looking? Things are going pretty well. Let's move you up to here. How are you doing over here? Almost done with this province as well. Kick you guys over. Let's send you south, I suppose. Look at this. Even if we just were to take this, this would be worth it, I think. Because we're taking out such a massive amount of their core provinces, their core power base. Onwards to glory. We gain dual experience, given personal combat +1. I don't know if that was really worth it. Lizard says her... Oh! She's birthed into a sword. She's hatched. Oh, Lord. This is so bizarre. Well, okay. I mean, look. We've got that Han ancestry. We're called Han Horse. We're Dow Germanic. What's the name of the CK2 DLC that added all of this? All of the Han Horse mechanics added, or Han mechanics, I should say, added the Dow mechanics, Chinese imperialism. That's right. It was called Jade Dragon. What if all this time, this entire series has been us transforming into the Jade Dragon? From the first CK2 DLC that came out all those years ago, which I think was actually like Sons of Abraham. Look, we'll pretend it was the old gods, the one that added the Vikings, all the way through to Jade Dragon. It's been a metaphor, you see, for the lifespan of CK2. A swan song, if you will. Where we literally transform into a dragon. I'm sure that's what Paradox had planned. Let's go for... a fussy dragon. I think dragons would be fussy. Not that we're trying to, of course, roleplay dragons, but why not? I think it works well for the education. All right, let's keep an eye on everything. A lot of troops gathering. Get a little bit concerned here and there. We might send this army south to deal with these guys in a second, but we'll see how it goes. 4,000 troops over there. How many troops have got in total? 22,000. See, they're building the numbers up quite significantly, and if this army gets caught out by it, or this army gets caught out by it, that's one of our key pieces being lost. I might go on a little hunt with some of these armies. Just try and stop what we can. Let's cut their numbers down. Oh, here you go. The Battle of Laurent. One day you'll have to specialize. I hear a voice. I hear the voice of my old quartermaster in my head. So look out over the battlefield at the Forest of Laurent. The sight fills me with resolve. I need to find a focus for future battles, but what will it be? Do you want to be a cavalry leader? Given that we've gone quite heavy onto cavalry research, our cavalry is some of the best in the world right now. A head bonus by 686%. I think our cavalry almost certainly is the best cavalry in the world. Let's go for it. Cavalry leaders go with our already technologically superior cavalry. Well, we got like just good horse. Good horse, good armor. Well-trained horsemen, I'm not sure. Man, these troops are massing. They're massing. Let's be careful. Who are we burning? Iconoclast scripture. Let them go free. I don't mind iconoclast, okay? Let them go. We'll burn that down. Very unnecessary, but we will. Oh, shit. Go. Run. Reinforce. Oh! They're chasing peasants through their territory. Okay, I think that reinforcement was a good call. Let's clap those guys. Keep their troops low. Let's go on to buy Creative Ivory. You know what? Mid-combat, I'm happy to sell it off. Look how much fucking money we've got, even though we're at war. That's so funny. We're never going to have to... Like, war economy, we're never going to have to worry about any problems here. Right, let's move you guys. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted here. We're fully sieging holdings. Not necessary. I think this war is basically ours. Oh, Tutor has managed to teach our son to be gregarious. He's a very good character. Like I said, if that's who we end up playing as, that's really not an issue. Who's leading these armies? Oh, where are our commanders? This must have been the guy I reassigned, the organizer. I think we'll still be okay. We've got terrain advantage. Yeah, it was a gamble, but we're still fine. Right, sorry. Let's put someone back here. Too busy trying to catch Alphonse. Dan, Yuan Heng, Liu, Huang. Who? Wait, what? Oh, Volky. Maybe. Obviously, that wasn't the guy I reassigned because he doesn't have organizer. Maybe he just had some stuff to do back in his domain and retired. Plus, we can burn that down. Destroyed his sword. That'll teach him. Hello. You want to marry my rival to your son? Yeah, enjoy. Right, let's rank up. If we die now in this duel, or if we get severely injured, this is going to be a disaster. 91. She's shrewd. She's a trained fighter. She's diligent. She's strong. But we are an infinitely better fighter. We've got her. She is down. We've been promoted to War Matron. Whoa. What do we get from that? So we can found a mercenary band. I'll be kind of unfortunate because we're an emperor. Not that I would anyway. We can now set up tournaments. So the way these work are that they are province modifiers. So we can set like a brawling arena that costs us a little bit of money but gives a bonus to light infantry. We've got archery range, melee AP, jousting, melee cheval, which is horses. I think that could be a good idea. It gives cavalry from this province, though, just to bear that in mind. We don't have anything that gives cavalry in this province, so that wouldn't actually help us at all. I'm kind of surprised we don't have any cavalry buildings whatsoever. A little bit surprised by that one. So, yeah, I mean, obviously those come from castles predominantly, right? You wouldn't really have much cavalry in a city. Not practical. But we would want to set up the tournament here instead if we want to do that. Granted, we could just set up, like, a basic... Oh, what have we got here? Like, good amount of heavy infantry. So, if we set that up... I mean, the tax income is a dent in our overall tax income, but it could be quite nice. Just notice there's a bunch of French people in the capital that can't burn it down. Our fort's too good. Our fort level, I should say, is too good. We've got too many defenders. They're there just starving to death. Hilarious. Okay. Great news. Right, that one's sorted. Let's head you guys down. Let's bring you guys down through here. We'll cut these guys on a straight line down to the Alps. We'll cut these guys through down to Provence, I suppose. This is going to be great. We've just got to keep an eye on these smaller armies. Make sure none of them big enough to counter siege. Otherwise, we're going to actively lose more war skill than we can keep up with. Because I'm just one person with one monitor and one pair of eyes. Whereas the AI is omniscient and kind of horrifying. Right, let's grab that one. If we could grab access to the Rhine. Because obviously that's going to give us Germany, right? We're taking everything else on the other side of the Rhine anyway. So if we could tidy up like at least this stuff. All we've got to do is take these and we're there. We could cross the Rhine. We could go into, you know, towards the Netherlands, around towards Denmark a bit more too. I think it's necessary. I don't overextend. We're doing so well. I don't want to push it too far and unnecessarily, you know, at this point. This is already most likely going to cause the collapse of Francia anyway, huh? 11,000 troops there. Okay, that's a little concerning. Do you want to hunt them? We've got Liu on this one. I think if they... you know, honestly, I think we push the opportunity. I have a perfect opportunity for someone like you. Speaking of which, hello. We've got to hunt this guy down. All right. Hold on a second, army. Just got to go and pop off. Skip the dual engine. I assume we'll... The duel was not going in your favor. You followed the upper hand for a while. What the fuck? I mean, there is obviously an element of randomness to it. Maybe she just woke up on the wrong side of bed. Maybe she was distracted. Permanent -1 health. Ooh. Big if true. Well, that hurts. Do we get the advantage here? Empress Diego of Francia. Wait, she's leading the army? Oh, no. I was going to say, it'll be kind of crazy. Let's quickly swap our best commanders onto here as well. There you go. Teleport the commanders over. Nothing personnel, kid. It's not looking good so far, but bear with it. Bear with it. Look at that. It was a Pyrrhic victory. Well, no, it was, I suppose, numerically a victory. But now we can follow them down and finish them off. There you go. And will our troops reinforce back up to their level? Yes, they will. Okay, where are we going? They're going up to here? Where's Vord? Oh, they're going back down. My mistake. And we actually beat them there, too. We got the terrain advantage. Completely crushed their army. Boom. We've got 100% war score. Again, we're not going to go for that yet. Let's grab what we can. How many troops are they looking at now? 3,000. They can't threaten us. They actually cannot threaten us now. This is it. Now, those 3,000 could cancel siege. We'd have to be careful of that, especially like these 600 hanging around here, that type of thing. My God. Oh! Blood of the Dragon. Oh, the Dungeon Master must have heard me. How terribly appropriate. People tell me I'm not kind, muses the dungeon master. Well, I'll show them. Behold, I shall grant a fourth of the populace the power of my dragon. Your dragon? Every playable ruler will have a 25% chance of getting a non-inheritable bloodline. I don't think we gained one. Otherwise, it would have made the whom noise. Did anyone else get the blood of the dragon? She didn't get it. Who got the blood of the dragon? No? You? No? You? Blood of the dragon. Dragon D's nuts across your face. Ha, got him. Yeah. You can tell that Kekvit made that event because it's so infantile. I would never do anything so infantile. Okay. Are we going to burn Duchess Wang? Breaker of Icons. Absolutely no, we are not. Oh, we're not stressed anymore. Because we had a good giggle at someone else getting D's nuts trying to cross their face. Unbelievable. You've ruined this campaign. This was such a normal, sensible war simulation campaign. And now you've lowered it down to the level of infantile childishness. Childishness. Look, they're counter-sieging. Help me, Sean Connery. Stop that. Hey! Is that Alphonse again? What are we doing? Catholic scripture. Catholics? Oh! I'm starting to think Gandalf of Godslayer may fancy me. I mean, he's our very, very distant, significantly younger cousin. That's not appropriate. We don't have lustful. Or anything like that. We're kind. Well, I'm feeling kind. I think that's a bit weird. I don't think we're going to go for that one, Gandalf. Sorry, pal. We've got bigger fish to fry. No offense. We're an empress. Okay. Are we still holding everything together? Yeah, we're not really losing anything. Where's an army? Do we not have an army up there? I guess it was this one, right? I moved these guys south. Well, this is going pretty good. We're almost there. Who are these guys, anyway? They're just random French vassals, I assume. Yeah, it's getting a little bit hectic, but still fine. Burn that one back down. Might start assaulting holdings where it's preferable now. Yeah, like that one's definitely... Oh, shit. Let's move some commanders back over here. My bad. Folky on that one. I think Liu can probably hold it by herself, to be completely honest. Folky. Let's put some commanders up here then. So you and you. Yeah, I think it's time we start knocking things down. Because this is... We've come so far. They can undo it faster than I can maybe keep up with it at this stage. So let's get on with it, shall we? It's probably not at much of a risk either. Maybe a bit more of a risk when they had so many troops kicking around. But now they've reduced down to what? Like a few thousand guys? 5,000? Not a big deal. Ask for a duel. So this is a duel for the highest rank in the Amazons. And the leader of the Amazons, the Amazonian Queen, has to... There is only one Amazonian Queen in the entire thing. So we're about to try and take control of the society. 74 personal combat versus 206. We do it. And now she dies. Oh. Well, never mind. Sick kid. We got humbled. That's okay. Let's get into shape. Perfect shape at long last. Nah, still burning fat. Got another warrior pilgrimage. Oh, of course, because we got cavalry leader, we can upgrade that one. Let's not do that mid-war, because that will force us to stop leading troops, which would obviously be a disaster. They're fighting one another. Wait, are they not the same realm? Oh, it's the Duke fighting his vassal. Makes a lot of sense. Right. Goodbye. The glorious palace has been built. Excellent news. And of course, the Grand City is built. So when we've tidied all this up, when this is all sorted and finished, we can take a look at our another level of the Grand City as well. My God, this could be it. I am feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Let's head that way. No, head that way. Okay. Because when this army is done, we'll just keep them on kind of patrol, killing units. You've almost finished with your task. Burn it. Low dangerous, but still holding. Burn it. Again, a little dangerous, but still holding on. They'll reinforce. It's not a big deal. How long until you can attack? Because I want to use these guys to maybe pick off a few troops here and there. Oh, it is getting a little out of hand. We've got 4,000 guys over there. I think maybe we clap them. Or at least scare them off. That also works fine by me. Right. Oh, okay. Let's move you to here. Keep an eye on that 5,000. They are trying to counter siege there. But I also think that's the bulk of their army, isn't it? Okay, knock this down. How's our other army up here doing? Fantastically. Okay, move over. Stop those guys. Let's put Liu on the center. Teleports over, nothing personnel, kid. I still hate that mechanic in CK2. Boom. That's the majority of their forces stopped again. My friend, Godfrey, her consort, and warn him politely as he can, he's becoming a bit of a heifer. He took our advice. He went on a diet. That's good. That's absolutely acceptable. Right, let's bring you, like, in this direction. We'll clap the army on the way back through. There you go. Then we'll start sieging again. My God, we're actually going to do it, aren't we? Ah! The many months studying the campaigns of Alexander the Great, you have acquired many fascinating insights and gained new military wisdom. You realize that the art of war might be well worth studying. Adepts of strategy given another one martial, another one... Did we just hit 50 martial? Or is that after that has been added on? It has been. Wow, we could hit 50 martial. And all of these have been sieged by the Kingdom of Aragon. Yeah. I guess we don't have to worry about that then, huh? We might not be able to siege above it because we're not hostile to Aragon. But it is our war goal, so I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure the mechanics of that one with an invasion. Oh, God, the hiccups. Right, we're almost done here. But again, I think the real problem now is going to be trying to keep on top of what we've taken more than anything else. See, like, they've taken back this one too, which is a little bit annoying. Let's just see how we get on. I think we should be able to keep it all together. Move back up here. This is fine. Finish that one off. Good shit. Let's start chasing off some of these armies. Hey, get out. This is my France now. Your own France. Sell this ivory. Get out of here. Okay. I'm going to swing these guys. Who died? Okay, no one relevant. So I'm just trying to think of the best way to go about this. Assault that down. Keep chasing those guys off. Can we get some commanders over here then? Bahai and you. Let's put you back on here. There you go. 8 days. Right. Keep an eye on it. Oh, that's a risky one. I'm going to let it happen. Because these guys probably aren't going to be fighting much over here, to be honest. And we need to start moving with a bit more haste at this stage. This pleases me. Oh, fortune builder. Very nice. Should keep an eye on the children, but again, get a little distracted with everything going on. Again, it's more of a risky one, but should be fine. So it's just... Double check the German borders. It's like just these provinces over here. It's just this S. Reverse SZ shape of provinces. S, but backwards shape of provinces. Right, we can try and rank up again. I'm going to go for it. If we die, it would be catastrophic. Ah! But if we succeed, it'll be glory. Many years of my life has been spent in dedication to the Amazons, performing missions and tasks in the interest of the Order and the Amazon Queen. Today, all that effort's been rewarded. I have become a new Amazonian Queen. My fellows look to me for leadership and guidance. Now, there is, of course, a big elephant in the room with this entire campaign. Can we keep it all under control if we do take all of this? Did we manage to thoroughly convert the United Kingdom to Dow Germanic and Ireland? And honestly, yeah, we did. Yeah, we almost got it all tidied up. Holy crap. So actually, the timing on this was pretty bang on. There's like another, what, 6 or 7 provinces there in the Isles to convert over. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, roughly. And then we move over to continental Europe. Now, let's see if this army can take these places in France, too. You keep chasing their armies off. We are almost done here. It's tantalizingly close. Okay. You know what? Double down. Double down. Let's finish the job. There you go. You move up there. That one's finished. You move across. Where are the German borders? Let's move you down to here, then. We'll get these 4. What a state. What a complete mess, but we're going to get there. If we miss a single province, it'll be a little frustrating, but not the end of the world. Right, let's move you guys down. I'll let the counter-sieging. Stop them. Hey! Get out of here! We don't belong to you. Pictures of Spider-Man. Right, finish it. There you go. Come on, little armies. Hold it together. We're almost there. Okay. Ah! Oh, we can siege those down. Interesting, but a little annoying. So it means that we've got a little bit extra to do then. Oh, no, we're not. We're not. Look, we're sieging sub-holdings. Ignore them. Come over here. Stop those guys. Because that's all tidy. That's all tidy. 11,000 troops not doing anything. They've counter-sieged the capital. Stop that right now. Tidy this up. There you go. Finish that one. Good job. Do these 5. That's then Germany. We're almost there. We're almost there. Stop them counter-sieging. Get out of my provinces. Thank you, thank you. Kill those 3,000 there. Give me information to myself as well. Thank you. Shit, we're so close. Come on, advisors. Who doesn't like us? We're so beloved! Everybody likes us. Astrid, join us. Holy shit, this is ridiculous. Everybody loves us. And of course they would. We put our distant family on there. I think that's fair. Fair and reasonable. I want to go to this province here. Get a liege. One less intimidation to worry about. Excellent. Still destroying artifacts as we go. Very iconoclast. Kill. Destroy. Stop these guys. Don't you dare. Now dare you. Okay. Are we almost done? Oh, we've already sieged that one full. Okay. Are we done? It's got to be close, right? We've got to take this province here. We've got to take this province. We've got to take this one and this one. And then I think we're free. Okay, bring you up. Nice. Okay, yeah, you come down. Sorry, this commentary is very poor, but it's like... There's big brain time. Nassau's got to be Germany, right? You're... Okay, so you as well. That's it. Have we got everything in line? Everything in order? Stop me counter-sieging. Holy shit. So this province over here is pretty much the timer for finishing the war. Okay. Hold the phone. You're going there. You go here. And that's it. That's it. That's it. Right? That's it. That's it. It certainly looks like that's it. Good lord. Oh, there's a province there. Go. Not that one's super relevant, I will admit, but go for it anyway. Hello. How entirely unnecessary to send this many troops for a single province. Go. Help them. Help them. They haven't counter-sieged anything. Doesn't look like it. They're trying. They have. They're taking the capital. Finish it. Finish it. Right, go for the capital, go for the capital, go. Give me some more troops. Run. Stop them. Well, this is where invasions become a bit of a pain in the ass. Because now it's a case of trying to keep on top of what we've sieged faster than they can counter-siege. Bring it down. Are we done? We just got to take the capital? I think so. Just check that German border again. We're good. Okay. We could continue on. But again, it's getting a little hard to juggle this much shit. Look, they're about to siege something else. Yeah, surprise me. Build me a statue. Whatever. I don't care. Finish it. Stop. Okay, okay. Double check here. It certainly looks like everything to me. I don't know about you guys. Check the German border. Are we there? Oh. You may surrender, Empress Diego II. Watch this. Watch this. Ah! Well. What happened here? Oh, they do count as Germany. But for some reason we didn't... Oh, probably because they're vassals. Yeah, they're vassals of another kingdom not under Germany. Oh, look at that. What? We took all of this stuff. Oh, no, one of our vassals took all of this stuff, didn't they? Yeah, I remember. There's a Bretonic revolt, apparently. Wowee. 260 out of 9 titles, eh? Well, that's going to take a lot of fucking tidying, I think. But that... That's some good shit. Liu, you can breathe a sigh of relief. You can breathe a sigh of relief, my friend, because it is over. It is done. Amazon Queen, Conqueror of Francia. And I mean, look at it. Look at that right there. Now we've got to worry about Italy, but honestly, with the amount of provinces, the amount of land, the amount of troops, 104,000 men. Holy crap. I mean, even... We've got to be untouchable at this point. 50,000 from the Caliph. He's got a grand total of... you know what? He's got almost 100,000 men, not to mention the Protector General's 28,000. We're getting there. My God, we're getting there. Thank you all for watching. What an event. Tomorrow's going to be a lot of title management. I hope you're prepared for that. There's going to be a lot of sorting things out, tidying things up. We've only got to give away like a few kingdoms, and that will basically solve things. We've got to make sure... I think that's probably what I'll do is I'll just say, let's give out the Kingdom of Aquitaine in one fell swoop. Let's give out the Kingdom of Germany. Let's give out the Kingdom of Burgundy. Kingdom of France. Kingdom of Austrasia. Just keep everything de jure and compact, and then let them throw the titles out to whoever they want. I'm not going to dish out every duchy like we did before. We're at the point now where doing that would take 2 episodes in its own right. So we're not going to do that one. We'll just keep things a little more simple, and no matter the problem, I think we can hold it down. We've defeated all of this before. Even if all of these vassals, through some freak miracle, were to unify in some big faction revolt, we'd still be able to stop them. We've proven that. I think we're going to be fine. Wow. That's crazy. That's massive. Where do we go from here? I'm not sure. I guess we unify all of Western Europe, and then we spread through there. We follow, I don't know, the trail of Alexander the Great. Follow the Silk Road all the way to China, and then we become the Jade Dragon. And maybe we do, seeing how these kids are coming out. Actually, pretty okay. I think that child might be my favorite one so far. Powerful and quick. It's very easy to get a couple of extra points in, you know, your base stats to make up for the fact they're not genius or prodigy. But powerful is not something we can easily replicate. The personal combat, the vassal opinion, the diplomacy, the martial, the fertility is pretty massive. The fertility and the health especially are on my list of things to do. So let's leave that there for today. Thank you all for watching. What a mess. What a time. See you tomorrow.